I got a new nickname for Toxic Attraction. Are you guys ready for this?
Oh God.
Clit Row.
Oh my God.
Clit Row.
Coming for that G spot.
This is how we're starting the show off, huh? They got way more women than Hit Row do, so
too soon.
yeah, it was too soon to call them up from NXT.
What's the freaking gabagoo?
Carter and Catanzaro now enter through the crowd and have some EDM themed music. They're handing out bracelets. It's the kind of music you could get trampled to if the crowd.
Oh my God.
It's that kind of music. You got to relax with these kind of entrances. It's way too soon for this too. I told you folks, we're the best NXT review in all social media.
Bah! Oh, that's what I'm talking about, huh?
Then it's time for jacket time.
Oh God.
Jacket time? Jacket? You, my boy Blue, with a great idea. He wants to see a feud between Clit Row and Jacket Time. Wow.
Don't make me get the bah!
The Rev Heads, until I'm seeing them in the same room, Trick Williams and Ness are the same person.
Tony D. Forget about it.
I find it kind of funny. It's urban training. They're eating fried chicken. I can read between the lines, motherfuckers.
Okay, fucking chicken.
Come on, Pelican.
It's funny you say Pelican. That's like Zion Williamson in New Orleans.
Oh my.
I'm still trying to get used to it. She's like glitching out and shit. Like that whole thing going on because she was
That's
dead
crystal
and now
meth.
she's back.
She has to stop. This should be.
A lot of offensive things being said on this NX3. Huh?
That was the fucking slightest offensive.
What is up, everyone? That was last week. Wow. On this week's NXT, we got a rematch between Raquel and the new Dakota Kai. We also got a poker showdown. We got the World Series of Poker going on during NXT. And we even got a little math lesson. Romeo, Chris G, this is NX3. How is everyone doing? I'm Romeo. I am joined by my good brother here, Chris G, the marijuana enthusiast. How are you doing, brother?
I got a lot more energy than last night. I'll tell you that much.
That's right. Chris G was on the Rated Raw Superstars, and he had a long day. He had an even longer day with watching Monday Night Raw, and then also the start time of that. You know how that goes. Hey, we're missing our third Ness. We promise he's not asleep. He just had stuff to take care of for this one. Well, maybe he is asleep, but it's not the reason he's not here. Is what we're saying. But you're here. We're here. We are going to talk the NXT 2.0 for November 16th, 2021. We appreciate you joining us. All we ask in return is a simple like button, thumbs up. If you're watching on Facebook, an emoji reaction. Share this video. Be a part of the live chat, even if you didn't see the show. We'll describe what happened, and you could form an opinion off of what we describe it as. And of course, subscribe to the True Heel Heat YouTube channel if you're not already. Hit the bell for notifications so you know when we drop new videos and when we go live like this. What is up, everyone in the chat? Slamming Sammy Joe, Armed Anderson, Glock Anderson, and Big Shorty should change their name to the Armory. I guess he's talking AEW tonight, which I did not watch. Thank you for watching NX3. Drop a like, says SB3. And what is up, Frantic World? As always, the Cal Ripken in this chat. Let's talk this NXT. We'll start from the beginning. Tony D'Angelo and his awesome music versus Dexter Lumis, who showed off a drawing of Tony sleeping with the fishes. It's very nice, very nice. During this match, Tony goes to the outside to grab the easel the drawing was on, brings it in the ring. The ref disposes of it. Tony with a thumb to the eye and his finisher behind the ref's back. Tony wins. Carmelo and Trick then jump Dexter to add injury to insults. They set up a chair around Dexter's hand. Carmelo jumps off the top rope onto it, hurting Dexter Loomis's hand. Gargano late as fuck with the save. Dexter can no longer draw. Very sad. Trick rips up the drawing. Very disappointing match as they rushed through this pretty quickly, and Dexter got beat rather easily, even though it was dirty. But the aftermath was really good. Heel shit, I thought. What'd you think?
I mean, I thought, first of all, I like the painting. Sleeping with the fish is very, very fitting. But I thought the finish was lame. Like, I knew Trick and Melo, I had the feeling that they were going to come out and cause some interference. Well, not cause interference, but like have something to do with Dexter. You could have had you cause some type of interference and then have Tony win off of that. I mean, like a thumb to the eye and then the fucking bullshit little swinging neck breaker he does. I mean, to beat Lumis,
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah, I didn't think it was enough.
Made Loomis look weak.
Yeah, I liked everything else. Though. I thought everything else was cool.
Gargano on the mic calls out Carmelo for making things personal with his family. Pete Dunne interrupts, accusing Johnny of worming his way to a title match here. They bring up last week with Dunne beating Carmelo, but Johnny being the one to help him. And then Hayes comes out with Trick. Trick said he talked to Snow White, and she's missing 2 dwarves. Dunne asks, "Who are you?" Then he owns Carmelo on the mic, surprisingly, saying he's the same age as him with 10 years of experience, and he beat him. Melo suggests a triple threat match for next week with the title on the line, which is a weird thing for a heel to do, but considering he calls himself the A champ, I guess he doesn't care. Or maybe they just didn't want to put William Regal back on TV. I don't know. But I thought it was a solid promo segment where Dunne actually shined the most out of all 3 people, which is crazy to me. And it's 3 people on NXT we should all care about, so I thought this was a positive. What do you think?
Who are you? This is the best part. Who are you? But the setup for the triple threat, I mean, is great. There's 3 guys I want to see go at it for the North American Championship. So why not? I'm here for it.
Not gonna front, the poker showdown put me to sleep, says SP3. We'll talk about that in a few. What is up, Alan Weinstein? And I know I'm in the minority, but I don't like Johnny. You are in the minority. Joe Gacy interrupts Diamond Mine backstage. Malcolm Bivens tells him $837 for a tryout, gives him a card. The Gacy Diamond Mine tease is weird, considering they were in completely separate storylines. Now they're putting them into one. I don't know where they're going with this, but Malcolm Bivens getting consistent screen time is a positive for me.
Yeah, absolutely. And I like Gacy. I like what he's doing. So it's a weird dynamic, but it leaves me intrigued for the next time they have an interaction. But $837 seems like a fucking very exact amount for some training. And to be honest, I have $837. I might have to holler at Malcolm Bivens on Twitter. Somebody tag him on Twitter. Tell him I have $837.
That's a smooth transition because Joe Gacy tweeted this. And I saw Malcolm Bivens tweet him back. He put this. And then he did a screenshot of this. Joe Gacy's wild. So yeah, go ahead. Try it, Chris G. Try your luck. Didn't work out for Joe Gacy.
I mean, maybe my shot is, maybe I have a better shot. I'm not as creepy.
Diamond Mine versus Jacket Time. And Odyssey Jones. I popped for the Olympic slam that Roddy did on Odyssey, but that doesn't last for long because Jones and crossbody strong for the upset and the win. And I cannot believe that technically Ikemen Jiro has won a match with that stupid jacket on. It's finally paid off. He won a match.
Ugh. Jacket Jones. That's what I was calling him, old man. Jacket Jones. I mean, the match was all right, but I don't like Diamond Mine being hyped up and then losing.
No. MSK still on their mission to reach the shaman. Their supplies made it through TSA. I hate this shit. I gotta be honest. This has not been entertaining to me.
Out of all of them that's been going on throughout the last 3-4 weeks, this is probably the worst one. Like I was legit like, maybe I should wash some dishes right now. I went to the kitchen and washed a few dishes. I came here. I was right in that sink. I was washing dishes.
Yeah. Zion Quinn versus Andre Chase. Chase's offense is incredibly boring. Zion wins with a jackhammer. He's jumped by Legado instantly. Zion fights him off a little bit, but Santos returns to get the upper hand. And then Elektra gets in his face and says, no one says no to her. And then they slam Zion on steel. And Elektra gazes, likes what she sees. Looks like she had a little orgasm, if you ask me. And you don't mess with the family. You don't mess with Legado del Fantasma.
I like this. I
They
love
stand on
Legato.
top here. Anything for this?
Oh, I love Legato. But damn, Elektra. Just damn.
Yes, damn. Moving on to the poker showdown that SP3 mentioned earlier between Cameron Grimes and Duke Hudson. I'm going to turn into a poker commentator here. If you understand, great. If not, that sucks. And you were like the tons of people watching who had no idea what was going on. They actually explained the rules of Texas Hold'em. But Texas Hold'em is not a game you can understand from a 30-second graphic. You have to put your time into it. Like, you're not going to get it right away. Like, you got to study this shit. So I can understand if you don't know poker, I can understand how a lot of this flew off of your head. But if you do know poker, I would think that you really enjoyed this segment like I did. But even if you don't understand it, you could tell that Cameron Grimes is just the worst poker player to play with of all time. Hudson says luck is for losers. He's going to make Grimes his bitch. So they show the cards. They show the cards of both guys. Cameron has a horrible hand, king and a 3 of spades. Hudson had 2 5s. So they're playing the game. And every move, Cameron Grimes is talking trash. He's betting. Duke Hudson is thinking about it. He's raising. And then eventually, Duke Hudson has the better hand. But it's a possibility that Grimes got lucky on the last card and could have won the hand. So he debates it, and he folds. And then Cameron Grimes, being the jerk he is, laughs it up. Doesn't show his bluff, but Duke Hudson gets mad. He looks at the cards anyways, and then the crowd chants, "You got played." Grimes is laughing, and then Grimes gets attacked by Duke Hudson, powerbomb through the table, and then Hudson grabs the scissors from a toolbox on the outside under the ring, and then cuts off some of Cameron's beard and hair. Now, I thought this was good shit, good heel shit. I enjoyed this segment, but I understand if you don't like poker, or if you don't understand it, like not knowing what's going on here. But I would think you'd understand that Cameron Grimes got lucky, Duke Hudson was a bitch, and that's that. But you tell me, as someone who's not all that into Hold'em, really, are you, right? You're not, right?
I do dabble.
Okay.
I like to learn more and more. So this was cool for me. What the fuck is my cat doing?
And they had some professional card game graphics. I was like, oh, who did they call for this? This is just like they
was
do it on
nice.
the poker shows.
It was nice. I mean, it reminded me of like one of those apps, like those fucking games,
Yeah.
or those Facebook slot games, or blackjack or something like that. But I actually like Texas Hold'em, and I was interested, but I knew like Cameron Grimes was gonna win somehow. Yeah, I mean, I like the aftermath, but like the actual segment itself was just like, eh.
Reminded me of another card game I once saw on WWE television. This one. Well, not so much. Not so much, really. This one was a little bit more TV 14. What can I say? Let's see some comments here. Jeff L. They should have just played War. If NXT 2.0 goes to TV 14, it's going to be worse, says Frantic World. Oh, Chris G's cat must be dying or something. I don't know what's going on here. SB3, they've turned Grimes into a shell of himself. He is naturally charismatic, and this didn't capture us. I disagree here. I disagree. He was charismatic. He was talking shit. He was the typical asshole poker player here, talking trash after every card move and bluffing with absolute jack shit. Very Cameron Grimes of him.
I enjoyed him. I mean, I thought he was the only decent part about this segment, because on the other
No,
side
I'll
you
say
got,
Duke Hudson did good too.
I
I'll
mean,
give him
yeah,
credit.
salty bitch Hudson, he did his part.
That was a dick move to cut off his hair and beard after. We're like,
That was
jeez.
good. That was good. Like I said, the aftermath was cool. It was just this, but like the way they built up to it just wasn't doing it for me.
Frantic World, MSK not being used right is so sad.
I know. I blame Izzy's dad, that motherfucker.
And Jeff says, Chris G, going to be in our local House of Glory shows after your training with Malcolm Bivens.
Tell Master P holla at me. I ain't got no limit.
Very nice. See what you did there. Kyle O'Reilly walks up to Vaughn backstage and says, well, if it isn't Adam Pearce's bodyguard. Referencing what happened on SmackDown. Vaughn says, let's take care of business. I just added that promoted line. He didn't really say that. Briggs and Jensen versus Kyle O'Reilly and Wagner. Standard tag with Vaughn getting the hot tag and winning it. Imperium talking trash in their language, watching backstage. Anything on this?
No. Fucking what is there to say? No.
Speaking of poor Frantic World, poor Kyle O'Reilly.
That's
We'll
the only thing
continue
to
to
say. Yeah,
We'll
I
continue
mean, I
to
say
say
it
that week after week.
I say it every week. I'm getting tired of saying it. It's like,
there's an LA Knight vignette shitting on Grayson Waller. Then there's lashing out with Lash Legend. Shits on Kaylee Ray for interrupting Toxic Attraction last week. Then Grayson Waller interrupts, dancing like a fuckboy. He calls out LA Knight. Yeah. What a fucking heel. I hate this guy already. So I guess he's doing a good job. Disrespects the veterans in the locker room, says the game has changed. It's about like and follows right now.
why am I going to pay my dues? Why am I going to miss birthdays and Christmases and shit when I could just show up on a reality show and have WWE call me?
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
It was. I mean, if it's a fucking heel turn, it was great because he said some real shit. Like,
he's been a heel to me the whole time after he used that stunner. So
hopefully not. He's an
didn't
actual
spend
heel.
one fucking hour at a bingo hall wrestling in front of hot dog vendors, but comes in here and does a fucking stunner. Okay, pal. Okay.
The fucking nerve. The fucking nerve.
Persia tells Indy to stand by her man Dexter and not worry about anything tonight. So it's a 2-on-1 handicap match with her versus two Jabroni James. And Robert Stone is watching from the outside. He's got a new look. Actually, he looks the same, but he's bragging that he has a new look on Twitter.
He looks like fucking Danny Juco, whatever his name is. You ever seen Grease? He looks like fucking Travolta.
Wade Barrett on commentary tried to talk up about how much he did for Aaliyah's career.
Oh yeah, he sure did a lot, pal.
Yeah, and now look at her, taking off the Survivor Series team. Did jack shit for her. Persia with a double Samoan drop that was impressive from all angles. Wins with ease. Nothing on that, right? Or anything on that?
I mean, Persia looked good. That's about it.
Oh, yes.
And then fucking jabroni Robert Stone, man. He just pisses me off.
Casey and Caden brag about how they like to go to music festivals. They're laying that up for me, and I'm not going to take the bait. I'm just kidding. Yes, I am. It's so much fun for them. They clearly didn't go to Astroworld. Clearly.
Who the fuck? Why would you bring up music festivals right now? Too soon, WWE. Too soon.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, 0 awareness rating.
No.
Ciampa cuts a promo shitting on Carmelo Hayes for thinking he's the A champ. If he shoots at Ciampa, it's going to be an air ball. Then there's little bitch ass Grayson Waller. Tells him he knows what he can do with his hot dog. Pause.
Hey.
Braun Breaker interrupts. A little salty. Ciampa's talking about everyone but him. Ciampa pulls up the footage of Halloween Havoc beating Breaker. Then says that was a 1, 2, 3. Says Braun has a less than a 33 and a third chance of taking that title from him. Ciampa man. And Braun laughed, but he looked a little salty. He got fucking owned on the microphone here. Whoop. Man, Ciampa with the fire.
Braun was like, this motherfucker. You could read his lips. He was like, this old ass motherfucker. He got me. He got me.
GYV. Oh, jeez. Call up one of their grandmas posing with the NXT Women's Tag Championships. She's so proud they are tag champs. They're hoping it'll get them an inheritance. They say they have to get the titles back to Toxic Attraction before they know that they stole them. They're conning their Nana. Very, very weird. Chicken segment last week.
How the mighty have fallen. These guys are fucking weekly schemers now. They're like the British version of Martin and Tommy. It's fucking terrible.
Frantic World, you want to feel sorry for someone else? Feel sorry for GYV.
Oh God, yeah. Feel extremely bad for them.
Raquel backstage says make sure Dakota brings her shovel tonight because she's gonna bury her with it. And then Dakota with another psycho twitchy crystal meth, as you like to say it, promo.
Oh yeah.
Toxic Attraction interrupt. Dakota says Mandy will have to owe her twice. And then GYV returns the titles to Gigi and JC. Then it's Raquel versus Dakota. And Dakota with a new entrance, darker version of her theme. And Dakota exposes the bottom turnbuckle in the middle of this match. At the end, she takes advantage of it. I figure that would lead to the ending here with Raquel taking a dirty finish here. But no, Dakota goes to get her shovel to do more damage. And then Raquel gets the shovel, is about to beat Dakota's ass. Barely selling the turnbuckle, really. And Toxic Attraction saved Dakota for the DQ. Cora Jade comes out to help Raquel. Doesn't work. Zoe Stark's music plays. Toxic Attraction laugh at her. She's in a crutch, a brace on. Io Shirai's music plays. And she jumps everyone from behind in the ring. The babyfaces stand tall. The crowd chant War Games. And Io speaks into the microphone. War Games! It'll be Toxic Attraction and Dakota, Raquel, Io, Cora, somebody else. Because I don't think Zoe's going to be healed up in time. What do you think of all this ending?
I thought it was a little clunky, but it sets up War Games, which isn't too bad. I mean, there's a positive there, and there's a little mystery who's going to be that fourth woman for the face team. But I mean, the match itself was cool, but I'm not really enjoying this meth out version of Dakota Kai yet. She gotta grow on me first, but I mean, it was cool, nothing crazy. 30 finish. I kind of expected something like this to happen.
And the match wasn't nearly as close to their takeover match, which I enjoyed.
Yeah.
Let's wrap up this NXT. It's got to be record time, but hey, that's really all that happened on the show. We breezed through it. 2 weeks in a row, starting with a match instead of a promo. Holy shit! Impressive. 2 dirty finishes and 2 squashes.
Too bad this match went fucking like 4 minutes and had a lame finish.
I know, right?
So much for that.
Match of the night, I gotta say Dakota Raquel by default.
Yeah.
Unanimous. MVP. I don't have a problem if you disagree with this, but for me, I really enjoyed Grimes and Duke Hudson here, so I'm gonna give it to both of them. I don't have a problem with anybody who had the opposite feeling just from what we've been talking about.
I mean, besides Tony D'Angelo showing up, all he had to do was show up and get to MVP. No, I give it to Persia. I thought she looked strong today. Yeah, I give it to Persia.
LVP is Braun Breaker for getting absolutely owned by that Steiner math line and having nothing really positive to say after that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to give it to Grizzly Young Vets though for just
Ooh.
fucking trying to show out to Granny. Poor Granny
Understandable.
thinks they're stunting. They got women's tag titles. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Our thumbs out, and we'll give this a thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, thumbs down in 3, 2, 1. Thumbs in the middle from both of us. For me, it's just it wasn't a standout match to give this a thumbs up. That would have put it over the top for me.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there kind of was a little bit more good than bad, but just like the action didn't cut it for me at all.
And the True Heels voted on Facebook and in the YouTube chats, and the majority give this a thumbs up. But these thumbs in the middles will overcome that. So
Yeah.
on NX3 has 2 thumbs ups, 1 thumbs down, and 7 thumbs in the middles.
Thumbs up. We gave those
Prediction
guys thumbs up.
time.
They're
I
doing the
gotta put
same
these
method,
picks on
Dakota.
screen. Oh, hold on, my screen is frozen here. Technical difficulties. You can still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. There you go.
Okay. My computer's freaking out because it doesn't want to show these horrible pics by me. It knows me well. It knows I didn't want. I was being legit. I wasn't just faking technical difficulties. To prove it, I showed it anyways. I am terrible with this NXT 2.0. I can't figure shit out. Chris G is a genius. He knows everything that's gonna happen. Oh my god. He should be at the poker table with Luke Hudson and Cameron Grant.
Oh, I should be the fucking dealer. Sorry, boys. House wins.
We got one match to predict next week, and it's a damn good one. I can't wait. This needs to main event. But I'm going with the champ, Carmelo Hayes. You?
Yeah, I think Melo retains.
It'll be a banger, though. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, in a perfect world, I'd have Johnny retain, and then have like him versus Ciampa.
You mean Johnny?
I
Win?
mean I'm sorry, Johnny win, and then have him and Ciampa like title versus title at WrestleMania.
That's a perfect world. All right, let's see. Any last comments before we wrap this up? The Rev Heads. I didn't get paid, but it was a lot of fun at NXT. Hey, that's right. He went to NXT this week.
He didn't get paid. Damn it.
Well, the crowd delivered for a second week in a row, I say. They were into everything. Joshua Morero, NXT 2.0 sucks. He's like on Friday Night Warriors when that guy came in. WWE sucks. Braun Breaker looks so much like his dad in person. I bet. How long was the women match? Not that. It was respectable length. I'll say that.
I would say like 12, 13 minutes.
Yeah. Romeo, you bringing any signs for Survivor Series? No, no. I like to have beers in my hand, and I don't think my seat is like anywhere close to like where it's worth it. Dakota Kai, Bobby Badito says there's a future championship on NXT. I mean, I wish she'd have a good run, but
I don't see it happening.
I don't see it right now currently. I think you guys got to take the show in. It's a complete different vibe in person. Oh, Rev Heads is telling us we got to go to the CWC NX3. Me, you, and Ness. We got to do it. Well, we got to join the Facebook page. That's the only way we get tickets.
No thanks.
Did we ever do a field trip?
Oh no,
that'd be crazy. You know how high these guys have to be?
I can't do it. I would not. If I lived in Florida, I would consider it, but I am not traveling to Florida to watch these fucking guys. So to watch Andre Chase put a headlock on Odyssey Jones, I'm good.
Thank you for watching. So we don't have to, says Alan Weinstein. And the Rev Heads is going to be ringside for Survivor Series. Hope to see you guys there. Awesome.
Nice.
All right. Chris, where can everyone find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at TrueHeal Chris G. I almost forgot my fucking own my own Twitter handle. Twitter and Instagram TrueHeal Chris G. You could also see me here on the True Hill Heat YouTube channel every Tuesday night, NX3, with my good brother Romeo Anthony Colon and our good brother 3-time baby making champion Ness. And you could also see me Thursdays live after Impact Wrestling for Blunt Impact this week. Blunt Impact number 63, hell of a main event. Minoru Suzuki going up against Josh Alexander.
And always nice to see the inspiration too.
Absolutely. And it's that's me and the 3-time baby making champion Ness as well. And then Friday Night Warriors here and there we bounce up. I covered for Drunk Guy this week on Rated Raw Superstars last night, so you guys can check that out if you didn't catch Raw. Yes, message received, message sent. Very good Big E shit. Other than that, it was a fucking drag, and I'll never do it again. And this weekend we have the Survivor Series watch along. That's Sunday, right?
Yes.
Yes. So I believe I'll be manning that one. I might be the quarterback for that one. So we'll see. We'll see. It should be a fun, hopefully a fun event.
Hopefully. And piggybacking on that, Thursday we will have a Survivor Series preview like we did for Full Gear last week. We'll do the same thing this week for Survivor Series. Check that out. And Chris pretty much hit the nail on the head with everything else. So I'll just say follow me, True Heel Romeo, Twitter and Instagram. Good live stream. Thank you, Frantic World, for joining us as always. Thank you all of you for joining us. Hit that thumbs up button, share this video, subscribe, comment if you're watching this in the morning. So for the ghost of Ness, for Chris G, I am Romeo. We thank you for watching NX3 number 32, Ciampa Math. And we'll see you next time.
I have a 32% chance of kicking my cat for disturbing me during the stream.